Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night, because we were supposed to be on yesterday, but with the traveling and everything, and it's just been crazy. I am at the retreat center at Terra Muse in Mechanicsville, Iowa. You gotta say it like that, Patty. Iowa. And some of the ladies are already here, and you remember being here, right?
I do. It's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place, and I'd like to show you guys like the outside. I don't know if you could see it. Really pretty, super pretty. And we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So let's just do it. Let's see who's here. Um, we've got Gail. Hello, thanks for being here. Chris from Iowa, also in the other room. That's great. Ellen, hello. Mamala, hello, Leslie. Good to see you. Sarah, hello. Cousin Jody. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. I love the lime green on you. So fancy. I know I try to match the colors of the wall, but green. Um, Chris says, hi, Patty. Hello. Hi, Chris, in the other room. Okay. Angela, hello. Oh, and Lisa Randall's also from afar, like maybe about 25 feet away. She was making eggs. How'd your eggs turn out, Lisa? I can hear myself, which is weird because it's a little bit of a delay. Don, hey there, bud. The little one was kind of enough to share a cold. Oh no. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see who is on Instagram. Hey, Patty, maybe you know this. I can't get onto Instagram on my phone anymore. Like, I have to go back and look at the screen. I have to flip it and see who's here. Christy King's here. Hi, Christy. Thanks for being here. So, this is a really interesting topic about grounding. So, if you guys don't know, Patty is a best-selling author. How many books now are you in?
2.
And soon to be.
And soon, well, I'm in one, but I'm going to be in the second one. That's so the first one. I moved my camera around. This
there
is
it is.
Synchronicity, Exploring Meaningful Paths of Connection. I'm chapter 4 in this book, and this was a lot of fun to write. It actually came in perfect timing because some really synchronistic things were happening at the time that I was asked to write my chapter in this book. And so I had a lot of material to share. So pick up the book, read the stories. They're pretty awesome. Everybody could relate to any of these stories. They each have their own perspective on synchronicities and, things that connect you in really interesting ways to your growth, to your journey, to your path, to the changes that you want to make, the thoughts that you put out. They show up. And everybody has their experience in this book on how that happens to them.
Is the book available on your website?
Yes, it's on my website. You can go ahead and click on the top banner of my website, which is listed here under my name at patriciacobo.com. You can go there. You can see all my artwork. You can see the link for the book on Amazon. It'll take you right to Amazon so that you can get the book there. And and then the next book is Healing from Within. There's my sister. Hi.
I was thinking of her today and yesterday. The book is available, and it is I'm also in the book as well, guys. So check out Patty's website, patriciacobo.com, and it's a great book. How many authors? 30 authors?
Yes, 30.
30 authors. So there's great. And I know. See, there they are. There's some of them.
Not all of them, but some of them.
And the other book, Going Within to Heal, is hopefully coming out before Halloween, everyone. Can't promise, but we're crossing our fingers. So that's good. So what you do is, besides writing, you also do soul paintings.
Yes.
And so explain to everybody what soul paintings are.
So a soul painting is my interpretation of the colors that I see in your aura. And I paint that for you in a session, and I explain what the colors all mean as how they pertain to you, where you are in your path right now in your life, Our colors change on a daily basis, even a weekly basis, monthly, yearly. Like our colors are constantly changing, just like we change our underwear. So it just depends on our mood, right? What kind of underwear am I wearing today? So the session takes about 1 hour, and I do them via Zoom. If you're local to me, I can meet up with you at one of our local shops here in Arlington Heights. I have a couple locations, and we can meet in person, and I can do the soul painting in person with you or on Zoom. We just set up the time on Zoom and we meet up on there. It takes about an hour. If I do it on Zoom, which is what's I prefer, because then you get a copy of the audio of the reading along with the video. I send that to you via email. You get a digital image of your painting, and you also get the original artwork sent to you via snail mail. So you get all of that.
Do you find, because today we're talking about grounding your energetic body, do you find that creativity grounds us?
Absolutely. Creativity is one of those places that we go in our mind that kind of puts us in a zone. And when you go into that zone, it's like going into a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
You can go into that zone when you're grocery shopping, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're just focused on one thing, that creates a meditative state for your mind. And from that point on, you know, you're meditating. You could be occupied doing that one thing, but that in itself is a meditation that grounds you. It brings you into one space. Your mind isn't scattered all over the place. You're not thinking, you know, you don't have the 105 tabs open like we normally do in our brain and thinking about, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, and I got to do this. No, when you are painting or putting together a puzzle or working on a crossword, anything that gets you to focus on just one thing, that is going to serve as a grounding exercise. And you get lost in there. You can. I mean, it could take you 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours. And it's much easier than trying to meditate and focusing on, okay, I got to meditate. I got to meditate. And you're trying to shut your brain down. But that's not how it works.
You mentioned something a while back, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you did, like, they have them on Amazon, the mandalas that you can like draw and like color and stuff. And that grounds your energy big time, because you're hyper focusing in a sense on creating. So when we're, like Patty was saying, when you are in that zone, I think you become grounded and more information comes to you, more aha moments, if you will. Aha moments. Delora, speaking of creativity, the creativity queen.
Hi, Delora.
There she is. Tina, good to see you. And Ren says, I agree. I love to spend time working on my sketchbook. Now, you've done a lot. Like, you have done a lot of creativity or there's a lot of creativity within you artistically, and you are a self-taught artist. Is that not correct?
Yeah, I've been drawing and coloring and painting since I was a kid. And I really started, I even through like high school, I can look at something and I can paint it, like, right? So like even in high school, I was doing the graffiti because it was the 80s, right? So you're like doing all the graffiti and doing all the cartoon characters that were popular at the time. And I have sketchbooks filled with that stuff. So I just kind of taught myself along the way to do all different types of things, comics, landscapes, you know, anything that called my attention, I would learn to do.
See, barking on the truth.
Dogs barking
on the truth.
And so I did take a couple of classes in college just to mainly learn how to use materials and tools and kind of expand my repertoire, I guess, of the tools that I could use. And I've just been playing with it ever since, you know, and over the past 5 years, I've just gotten more immersed into it since COVID, because I was a massage therapist for 10 years. And Elias, that's how I met Elias. He was my massage school teacher for the last term that I was there. And when COVID hit, I decided not to go back to massage because it was too worrisome for me. It was too stressful. I didn't want to deal with all of the new rules and regulations. And it was just, you know, you just didn't know where life was going at that time. So I thought I'd do my own thing. and I got more
And,
into my art.
and I'm showing everybody the your website, and you have these beautiful paintings that you did, the angel wings with readings.
Those are my favorite right now. I love doing those angel wing paintings because that is another form of reading the energy around you. And it can help to ground you to have that information because it's very comforting to know that you have your angels around you all the time. And to have the interpretation of who is around you at that time that is helping you in whatever it is that you need help with, that is very comforting. I've had people tell me that they just feel very, what's the word? Very validated in
Mm-hmm.
their connection to their angels that are around, or their guides. They feel very validated, or they feel very comforted by knowing who's with them at the time. And our angels come and go. You know, we could have 3 angels available to us at the moment, or just one. You know, for example, if your health is a little wacky, then, you know, Raphael will be around a little bit more often than
Right.
not. So
Right.
it just depends. And then they'll show up. So I did a lot of those. If you scroll to the 4, scroll up to the 4, these 4 right here, I did those for a family, for the mom and their 3 kids. And these were each of their angels that were with them at the time. And the youngest boy of this family, he actually spoke to his angel every night in his room before bed. He actually saw his angel show up in his bedroom, and they would read Bible verses to each other. And he'd have like a mini Bible study with the angel in the room, teaching
Wow.
him about what's happening right now with the world, how it relates to what's happening in the Bible. And he'd have this conversation, and he'd have these conversations with his mom the next day and say, well, my angel told me this, and this is why things are happening in politics right now, and this is why things are happening in the world, and this is why we are the way we are. And he would have, and he's like 7 years old.
Wow.
And it was insane. And, you know, the siblings had not had these experiences. He was the only one that had that ability at the time. But it was just amazing to actually see that these angels were around them, and what, in my mind, what their wings looked like, what they told me their wings looked like.
Fascinating. Just fascinating. And these are just absolutely gorgeous. And these come in different sizes, right?
Yeah, they can come in different sizes. The sizes you're looking at there, I believe, are like what are they, 18 by 32 or something like that. They were
Mhm.
fairly big. They were fairly big. She wanted to put them all in the living room.
Beautiful. Tina says that knitting can put her into a Zen state. Hello, Susan. I have an adult coloring book called Mindfulness. I can get lost in it for hours. I love that. Hello, Lori. Good to see you. Ren says, in 1991, I had a 3-month-long bout with pneumonia that I just seemed not to get over. It was depressing, but I learned to draw and regroup. I love that. I love that. And I want to show a little bit more, everybody, just so you can see. So we're talking about energy and grounding your energy, and just the ways that you could do it creatively. But when Patty does her soul paintings, these are several of them here. And do you want, like, well, let me hang on one second. That's you. You could also put them on a t-shirt, which is awesome. Do you want to explain one of these a little bit?
Sure. Let's see. Let's go with the first one, the one that looks like yeah, that one, the one that you
Okay.
have a little marker over.
Yep.
So with that one, so I always relate the left and right side as to masculine and feminine. So the right side is your masculine side, and the left side is your feminine side, meaning that the left side is your mother side, your nurturing side, the side where you pull information into yourself. This is where we have the softness, the touchy feely side, more emotional side. And then the masculine side is the more fatherly figure. Masculine side puts energy out to others. You put work in, action, getting things done. All of that happens out of the right side of the body. So we take in with the left and we put out with the right. So that's how I interpret the artwork. When I see the colors, I'll see which side is more active, or what chakras are active on what side of the body and why.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you're looking out at this painting, um, the left side of the body is, as I'm looking at the person, is the side with the purple. So the purple and the orange is on the left side of their body. So that is telling me that their feminine side is much more connected to source, because they are highlighted with purple around their head and around their ear and around their throat and shoulder. Shoulders are more relative to the burdens that we carry.
Mm.
So if the colors really land heavy on the shoulders, those are the chakras that are more active in that space, in that we're carrying this energy for ourselves or for others. And it's kind of like it can be a heavy weight that we're carrying. So, I'll analyze that. I'm also reading the person that's in front of me and their energy and what they're bringing to the table, with what's going on in their life. So I'm picking up a lot of intuitive information from them as I'm reading them. So I'm not only seeing the colors, which technically I don't see them. I am told what the colors are, because I don't completely see them yet. I'm seeing them once in a while, but it's very faint, it's very light. I guess I have to practice more to see them. But I definitely have a conversation, and I rely more on the conversation that I'm having with my guides, to understand where the colors are and where they go. So I'll be having this conversation in my head, and okay, where's the purple at? Is there any purple? And then I get a download of purple is on this side of the body. My eyes, it's like involuntarily, my eyes go to where the color should be placed.
Sure.
So that's what's kind of happening in my head when I'm doing the painting, is I'm having this conversation with my guides, and I say, okay, where's purple? Where's blue? Where's green? And then my eyes just kind of go there. And in this process, when my eyes are going there, sometimes towards the end of placing all the colors, I'll start to see their guides or their angels show up, or ancestors or past loved ones. Sometimes people who have passed away recently show up as well. And that's where you see the little circles or the little shooting star by the purple over there. The shooting star is a guide. No, that was an angel. And then the circles are the ancestors that showed up for that person. And it showed up on their masculine side.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two male energies. So the energies show up to represent, who they were when they were alive.
I mean, guys, if you have an opportunity to receive something like this, I would. It's just an amazing opportunity to look within, look what's around, and get some really good one-on-one information on many levels, because you're talking as you're drawing, so it's not like you have to be quiet, everybody.
No, actually, I'm not talking. I will chit chat with the person I'm reading, but not tell them what I'm doing.
Oh, no, right. You're just, yeah, that's what I meant. And then
Yeah.
you explain it later. Yeah.
Yeah, explain.
I've had several myself done. Patty's done two of them, I should say. One before my divorce and one after my divorce. So they were quite different, very, very different. And it's just fascinating, fascinating. Now, if we're going to, let's say that people don't draw, let's say they don't write, what are some ways of grounding that energetic body that someone's very active? I mean, walking can do it, correct?
Yeah, any type of exercise can ground you for sure. People do that all the time, just instinctively or
Mhm.
intuitively, or they will pop the headphones on with some good music and go to the gym and have a nice, 1 hour heavy workout and tune everything out. And all they're focused on is their physical body.
Mhm.
And that's very grounding. My husband does that every day. He needs it because he's so stressed out with his job. Like that's his savior. He spends an hour in the gym every morning, And he just puts on his headphones, he tunes out the entire world, and he's just there to sweat. And he comes back and he's like chill, he's ready to start his day, he's in a good place mentally. And you know, he's grounding that way. That's
Yeah.
his way to do it. I told him to meditate, but he won't do it.
That's funny. That is funny. Don says, I really like this painting. And is this the painting that you're talking about, Don? This one right there?
Glenview Art League. Oh, I have a painting up at the Glenview Art League. Oh, I wonder which one that is.
I
Is
don't
there a
know.
way for you to pull that up?
I'm trying to see if I can do it because it's a little high tech. I don't know, but we're gonna try. Y'all know how I am about the high tech thing.
Well, thank you. Is it the birch trees, the rainbow birch trees? Because that's the one that was there last. I had it on the gallery showing at the bank in Glenview for about a year.
That's pretty cool.
It might be that one.
Might be that one. Oh, nope, that's not it. Just try to do something. Don't try and do something, guys, when you're on a live because it's not it. Music plus seed bead equal jewelry. Are you saying music and beading for you, Gail? Is that how you ground? Because for me, grounding for me we talked about this. You don't have to do the om. It could be washing the dishes. It can be ironing. It can be taking the dogs for a walk. It could be doing something. Don says it has a lot of purple in it.
Is it this one?
Oh my God, Patty, that's huge.
Is it this one?
Beautiful.
There's some purple right through the middle there.
That's really, really cool.
This was the one that was on display at the bank.
Nice. Very
nice. Yeah, I belong to a couple of art leagues. And they were showing that one. And it's the Indians and the trees.
The Indians and the trees.
Oh, go to my first page on my website.
Okay.
I know which one.
Please hold, callers. Let's see. We'll go here and let's see if I can do it again. Okay. Share screen.
My sister went to the Glenview website. I'm surprised that they had that one up there. I don't remember giving them that one. Go to my home. The one with the first one there with the purples.
That one?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what the one my sister's talking about. Well, we have a mystery to solve.
And this is
yes, you just said yes.
Okay, this is on Etsy. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Don said that it's the purple one. Yeah, with the Indian purple.
Yeah, very cool. This one here is one of my favorites.
Thank you.
I love the birch trees. You had another one that was really, I forgot who you painted it for. It was a lot of blues, and it was I think you know who was it this one?
I don't know.
No, it was
that blue one was from 2019, so that one has been sold since.
Yeah, you had a lot. That's not what I wanted. So how do I get out of that now? Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Okay, well that's special. We're stuck, everyone. I love it. I love it. Oh wait, let's see. Did it? No, it did not. So guess what? I can't see you, but I know you can see me.
I can see you.
Okay. And let's see. Well, because you know why? I pressed a bunch of buttons at the same time that I'm not supposed to press. So
let it breathe for a second.
Breathe. Let it all just breathe. Let's all do that energetically. Let's all breathe. And when I open my eyes, the screen will magically go where it needs to. Nope. So only on my live, everybody. Only on my live. I'm pressing escape, Patty. I can't. Nothing's happening.
That's okay. They can still see us though. Can everybody still see us? I think they can all still see us. I think we'll be okay.
Nope. won't even let me. New folder.
So Eva says, yes, birch trees too is showing there too. Isabel says, hi, Elias. Hi, Isabel.
Hello.
Tina says, horseback riding, riding a motorcycle, sitting on the dunes, staring at a lake, Michigan can all ground me. Yes, sitting on the beach, looking at the ocean, definitely very grounding.
So what happens, Patty, when somebody like you're doing a soul painting and they are very grounded? Do you see that? Does that like show up in the painting?
Yes, it does. And it will show up in the very first thing that I draw, because when I'm doing soul painting, the very first read that I get on someone is their base energy. So it's the energy that they sit in all day long, whether it's anxiety or joy or confusion or scatterbrainedness, whatever it is that they're sitting in all day long, their base energy, that's the very first thing that I read. And that's the first color that I put in by drawing the outline of the body. So when I draw the outline of the body, sometimes the outline will be white. Sometimes it will be red. Red is usually, red is your root chakra. And so the red will be for grounding, right? Because when red shows up in your energy body, that's usually grounding, but that can also be stress. Because a lot of our stress functions in our lower chakras.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be chakras 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it 4? Yeah. Your root, your sacral, the first 3 chakras, root, sacral, and solar plexus. Those all can share in some of your stress. So a lot of those colors will show up in the body if they're stressed out. Yay, you got it back.
Chris had to come in and show me. I'm like, oh my God. Thanks, Chris. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and painting with glitter and the beach. Okay. Your sister takes a bath or shower to help you ground. It's the fastest, easiest way for me. So here's a question for everybody. Do you smudge yourselves? Do you guys smudge? Do you go ahead and connect to energy? You come home, you feel depleted, and then do you clear so you can reground? It's a really, really great way sometimes to just click it in. Watch this. Remember this when we used to do this?
Yes.
Ha! Just that aligns your chakras. 1, 2, 3.
I use your sprays.
Oh, thank you. You can highlight a link, press Control C and Control V to paste it in a web browser. Fancy. I smudge, just not daily. Okay. Is it weird that rain energizes me? No, because think about what rain is. It's cleansing, right? It's very good. It's very, very good.
I love sitting in the rain, like in a covered area.
Mm-hmm.
I just watch the storm come in, and you can smell the rain. I love sitting in the rain because you can smell the shift in the air.
Yes.
And you can smell the earth, you can smell the positive ions, like everything changes. So for me, it's just really obvious. And I just love sitting there and just taking it all in. And that is so grounding.
I think what people don't realize is that, especially now, with what's happening in our world, is that we need to unplug and then just the vision that I almost get is like unplug, drain, and then recharge. So it's important. Good for asthma. The rain is good for asthma.
Yeah, I would think so, because of the ions change. They're they're positive ions that are really good for you. It's like being on the beach. And that's why the beach is so healthy and grounding, because there's a ton of positive ions that come from the ocean that ground you.
Has anybody, and I wonder if you've done this too, I think you have, because I think I don't think we did it together, but I think you have because I think you've told me. Has anybody done a salt cave? You've done it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to Primal Ocean Salt Cave?
No, I went to one in King Spa here in
You went
Chicago.
to Ski Spa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's rainy here. You're happy. Yay, that's good. No, the smudge. Oh, you've smudged. Okay, love it. Love it, love it. Salt Cave, I have to tell you guys, for the retreat in October, it's going to be in Chicago. And the last day of the retreat, the first 13 people that have signed up, we still have some spots, by the way. We're going to all go to Primal Ocean Salt Cave, and they have, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 tons of sea salt, Himalayan sea salt, on the ground, and then on their walls. And there's 13 gravity chairs, and you sit in there. And I kid you not, everyone, I listen to music because they give you these headphones. I was out within 5 minutes, and I woke up just the French fry cave. You're hysterical. I woke up and it felt like I fell asleep for 8 hours. It was so rejuvenating. So rejuvenating. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for being here. Um,
Somebody's hungry.
yeah,
Ooh, French fries.
yeah. So, Salt Cave, do stuff that, because when you are feeling energized, that is grounding. It doesn't mean like you're buzzing constantly, but it's just you feel like you can just sit in this body and breathe better. And things are not all chaotic in here. There's just all your energy is in breath and breathing. I mean, it sounds silly, but
Breath work is
focusing on breath work, diaphragmatical breathing. Anybody have anxiety? Anybody have anxiety? Okay. So I know that you know this, but there is a way to breathe that will lower the anxiety, and it goes something like this. Ready? So you breathe in as you can, and then you take that short little breath through your nose, and then you breathe out. And it resets
your vagus nerve.
your vagus nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fascinating. Just fascinating. McDonald's run. Does that help you reset your energy? Okay. Leslie says yes. Angela, yes. That's a good way to nap before driving home to Ohio. Have you done a float? I have not done a float.
I have.
You have? But isn't that like you're in this thing, right? You're in this capsule, right?
Yeah, you're in a tank.
Tank.
Yeah.
And how far up, like, can you reach your hand up, or is it like right there?
No, so the one that I went into, it was a room about the size of my office.
Oh, wow.
That's how big the tank was.
Okay.
So, it was a good sized tank. Like you could float from one side to the other. And the
Okay.
water was only like 3 feet deep, maybe 3 feet. But it's so heavily saturated in salt
Mm-hmm.
that you float without any effort at
Nice.
all.
Nice.
And they had music. You could pick the music you wanted to play. You could pick the lights that you wanted in there if you wanted lights, or if you wanted to be in complete darkness, you could be in complete darkness. I chose complete darkness because I wanted the full experience.
Sure.
I wanted to see if I would hallucinate, because that would have been really cool.
Nice. Okay.
I want the full package. So, and then you're in there for like an hour. And you're not trapped. Like if you decide after 10 minutes you're claustrophobic and you want to get out, you can get out. It's not like you're stuck in there. It's not like a bank vault and they set a timer or anything. You can get
out between these times. So sorry. Yeah.
But it was great. It was great. I loved it. The amount of silence, that's what I remember the most, because I did this like a year and a half ago or something. The amount of silence in that space, you could hear your heartbeat.
Interesting.
You could hear your breathing. Like it was just you. Like that was it. That was cool.
What music did you ask for?
I didn't have any music. You could there's a dial in the room, and you could turn it on and pick channels 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know, and
Okay.
pick what you wanted. Let me close my door.
Which one is that?
That's Sammy,
Oh, okay.
the big one.
Hi, Hind. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
That's Sammy, the big one. So I didn't have any music. I did play with the music. Like the first 5 minutes I was in there, you know, you kind of play with everything to just get familiar. And I futzed around with the lights and the music, and I'm like, oh, I think I want darkness and silence because I want the full experience. I didn't want to get distracted by anything. So I just sat in the dark for an hour, and yeah, your mind starts to play tricks on you after a little bit.
Interesting. That's just fascinating. I think
Yeah.
it's really cool. I don't know why. I just had like a vision of, just a bunch of us not, all doing this together. It's just fascinating. Anyway. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna tell you this. We are here about to move into our fall schedule. And fall schedule means that the lives will be moving to Saturday night starting in October. These are a little bit shorter, obviously. If you want to check out Patty's website, go to www.patriciacobo.com. You can make a schedule for her soul paintings, like she said, and I've done it over Zoom. It's the same thing as if you were doing it in person. It's a really nice, it's a really great treat for yourself. Take a look, check out her website. We have next Wednesday. I will be back in town, back to Washington on Monday. So on Wednesday, I'll be with Intisar, and many of you have known Intisar. She is a therapist, and we're going to talk about grounding self. So again, the theme is grounding, and I'm going to announce it today. You guys are all the first to know. So the segment that I was on at the Portia show, that's going to be on September 25th. I'll put it in tomorrow. I'll put in the link so you guys can see it. As soon as the show is on, I'll have the link to record it, and then I'll put it on Facebook. So some other good news that you guys don't know yet. Bloom TV. How many of you saw that segment? How many of you got to see the little YouTube segment? Thank you. So so if you got to see it, thank you. The news that I got yesterday was that they're asking back to Bloom TV to record 2 more sessions or 2 more segments. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to go back to Tampa on October 15th. So that's going to be very exciting. So it's good. Thanks. It's really, really exciting. So you guys are the first to know. Patty will be in the book Going Within to Heal. And if I can find the gosh darn thing, which here it is, this is part of the Within series. So the Going Within to Heal, the transformation, and transformation, the journey from breakdown to breakthrough, and then Limitless and Free. These are the 3 books that are coming up through 2026. So the first book will be around Halloween-ish. Second book will be after the new year. And the third book, we're hoping springtime. So I'll let you know. Hi, Diana Banks. Thanks for being here. So, Patty, always good to have you on here.
Thank
And
you.
you're welcome anytime you'd like. Patty and I are hoping to do a retreat next year together. We'll let you guys know. We'll keep you informed. Patty, you have a newsletter, don't you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Patty might be having a newsletter by next year. And just go to our website. And if there's a sign up, sign up. Come to my website, sign up. And we have a couple spots for the October retreat Halloween weekend. And that is in LaGrange Park, which is 20 minutes from O'Hare ish. So come join us. It's very exciting. I can't wait for it. And again, guys, thank you. Patty, thanks again for being here. Thank
Thank
you
you.
all. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours, real talk gets real answers. And go watch Patty on the Tiki Talk as well.
I
Okay.
have TikTok.
Yes.
You'll find all my links on my website.
All of them are there. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful night and stay tuned for a little outro music. So much fun. All right. Take care.